these Pod Save America guys have been running cover for Obama since the story broke. They're crapping all over it. They think people like you, like me, like Matt are completely irresponsible. I'm going to give you a flavor for it and let you respond. SOT 50.
Do you think they can will this scandal into existence just by repeating treasonous coup and false narrative and manipulated intelligence over and over again?
I don't think we should call this a scandal. Like, I don't even know what else to call it. Like a crock of shit. Like, it's not a scandal. Suggests that there was an allegation of something. There's a at least credible allegation of something. There is. They can't even explain the allegation. It makes no sense. This is the most easily debunked thing in the world. And the shortest way I would do that is, how could it possibly be that Obama was trying to steal the election from Trump when during the election, the FBI was investigating Trump and told no one, but the FBI instead announced an investigation of Hillary Clinton 3 weeks before the election?
It's all part of the plan, Dan.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Thoughts on that one, Aaron?
First of all, it's not true that the investigation into Trump and Russia was suppressed. It came out in the New York Times shortly before the election. So that's not even true. And yeah, they couldn't say very much because they didn't have anything. It was a scam. And I think they were still putting together exactly what kind of conspiracy theory they wanted to go with and what aspects of it, because Trump was being framed as a Russian asset. And so, yes, and the point is, whatever they did before the election, after the election, they ran with this and they basically sabotaged Trump's incoming presidency before it even began. They released an intelligence assessment saying that basically Trump was the product of Russian interference. They sabotaged his cabinet by going after Mike Flynn. And they, through leaks to credulous media stenographers, they basically painted this picture that Trump was being controlled by Vladimir Putin. And they made the Steele dossier look credible. So sure, you can say maybe Obama wasn't trying to tip the scales for Trump in the election, but certainly other people were. John Brennan was briefing members of Congress in August, trying to basically say that Russia was backing Trump. And that's why you had letters from Harry Reid to Obama demanding that Obama put out there what he knew about Russian meddling in the election. So even if Obama wasn't trying to help Hillary Clinton out with this, he was allowing it to happen by having a CIA and an FBI help frame Trump as a Russian agent. And he was briefed back in July by Brennan that Russia was aware of a plot to frame Trump. So really what Obama should have done is called all this out and said, like, we can't have a baseless investigation, which the FBI had already launched and had massive consequences way into Trump's first term.
Sure did. By the way, that first guy on there was John Favreau of Pod Save America, who has said he really, really, really wants to debate somebody on this issue. And I mean, you're the perfect guy. I'd be happy to host it here. Has he invited you to go on his show to actually have the debate he claims he so desperately wants?
No, I've never been invited by any prominent proponent of the Russiagate controversy because like you can't. It doesn't stand up to scrutiny. And that's the problem here. This was a propaganda campaign. You know, people make fun of QAnon and all the conspiracy theories around QAnon. This was Blue Anon. This was a Democratic Party conspiracy theory, and it had catastrophic consequences. So many of them. Domestic, it increased polarization. For me, you know, someone who was very supportive of the policies of Bernie Sanders, I believe in Medicare for all. I don't support attacking other countries. I believe in cutting military aid to Israel. After 2016, that would have been a great chance for Bernie Sanders to take control of the party and say, unlike Trump, I'm a genuine populist alternative. Like Trump appealed to working class people. I actually have policies that can actually benefit them. And Bernie Sanders, unfortunately, rather than stand up and say, you know, it's my turn now, he bowed down to the Russiagate narrative. And he paid lip service to it. And how was he rewarded, by the way, for his obedience? In 2020, when he's running against Biden in the primaries, the Russiagate narrative gets used against him.
Yep.
By these same people, including Pod Save America. So
the Democrats have been out to get Bernie from the beginning. I mean, just ask Tulsi. That's one of the reasons she got excised from the Democrat Party, because she stood up to it, saying, "This is wrong. What are you doing? We shouldn't be putting our finger on the scale to help one Democrat win over another."
Which raises a great point. If they don't like the fact that Tulsi is now accusing people of treason, they shouldn't have tolerated back when they were accusing Tulsi of treason and being a Russian asset. Hillary Clinton called her a Russian asset.
That's right.
And they were accusing Trump and all his supporters of being Russian assets too. So if they don't like that language now, they're getting exactly what they asked for when they're the ones who put this out there in the first place, and still won't account
that's
for
right.
it.
One more from the Pod Save America guys and their attempted defense. This is on that Senate intel report that we've seen Obama himself rely on to say, there's no there, move on. Here it is, SOT 51.
She lays that out in great detail, but then claims somehow that because the intelligence community didn't conclude that the voting systems were hacked, therefore, this has all been a conspiracy by Barack Obama to commit some kind of a coup after the fact, even though Donald Trump became president. I don't like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
We all keep having a version of this conversation, which is like, am I missing something? Because I just feel like this just doesn't make any sense at all. Like they're saying
you are.
They're releasing new intelligence that shows Russia didn't launch a cyber attack on our election infrastructure that altered the outcome, which is what the Obama administration has said.
What they said.
And they're trying to make it sound like that's a smoking gun that proves that the Russians didn't interfere in the 2016 election. But as you mentioned at the top, we know that they did, in part because the Senate Intelligence Committee, then led by Marco Rubio, now the Secretary of State, conducted a 3-year investigation that determined Russia waged an aggressive effort to interfere in our election.
Okay, so that the entire 2/3 of that was just a straw man, misstating Tulsi's argument, your argument, everyone's argument. No one's saying the ultimate PDB or intelligence community assessment needed to say that the Russians hacked election machines. No one is saying that, or it's not even about the election machines. It's about all the other things that we've been discussing, and they're straw manning it. Since President Trump was sworn in, his administration has made enormous progress at a breakneck pace. But don't forget, while they are moving mountains for the good of the nation, you've got your personal savings to worry about. And one of the best ways to look after your savings is through diversification, particularly with gold, like from Birch Gold Group. In the past 12 months, the value of gold has increased by 40%. And Birch was an advertiser on this show 12 months ago. If you had purchased then, you'd be 40% richer today. Now's the time. Central banks continue to bolster demand for gold by burying in record quantities. Global instability and tension is high, and Birch Gold makes owning physical gold so easy. Easily convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold, or buy some to store in your home safe. Just text MK to the number 989898, and Birch Gold is going to send you a free info kit on gold. Look into it, see if it's right for you. There's no obligation, just useful information to help you make a decision. With an A+ rating, with a Better Business Bureau, and tens of thousands of happy customers, take control of your savings today. Text MK to 989898. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.